What's up, people? We are in downtown Orlando. We're at the Plaza Live building where Dave Rubin is going to be doing a town hall style meeting with Governor Ron DeSantis. And we caught word that there are going to be some lefty protesters out here that don't know what bathroom to use. They want to come out and protest DeSantis. So we put together a flag waving group that'll counter protest them. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see if they show up or not. You can see the line waiting to get in the door. This thing doesn't start for another like 40 minutes. With us. What's up, Samir? What are we doing out here, dude?
Well, we're supporting Governor DeSantis, and it looks like we do have some, so the lefties advertise this as going to be a big remove DeSantis rally, but it looks like there's only 3 homos, 3 pregnant men on the other side of the street.
Well, they would have got more, but all the other men were having, they were menstruating, I guess. Weirdos. What's up, Rick?
How you doing, buddy?
What are we doing today, man?
We are here to support the greatest governor this country has ever seen.
Next to Ronald Reagan. They got to be tied, right? Ronald Reagan didn't have to put up with any of this shit like DeSantis is.
And he was in California. But California was a different state in those days.
Yeah. They transformed California.
And they ruined it.
Yeah, the whole state's woke.
Yeah.
We got the news out here. Check it out. Yeah. Fake news. You know, even your local news has turned into fake news, I think. Not as bad as national news, but... Man, how could you not like Ron DeSantis? He worked hard to keep us free. Lefties hate that freedom stuff.
What's up, man?
Let me see your shirt, bro. His shirt says "fuck white people," and he's white. He's white. What a dipshit.
Yeah, where you going?
Hey, I wonder what's in those jugs.
I don't know, they're doing some play on like, oh, it's the blood of children. Just kind of funny
is that
since,
what it is?
you know.
What about all the drug overdoses from open borders? They don't care about that.
We don't care about fentanyl. We don't care about 49 people shot in Chicago, Memorial Day weekend, 12 dead from illegal guns.
Psychotropic drugs.
Psychotropic drugs that they put in people. And not to mention, was it the Tulsa mass shooter?
Yep.
We don't talk about him. I wonder why. People should go Google it.
Yeah, there was a mass shooting. Was it yesterday or today? In Tulsa.
Yeah, or yesterday.
It was a black dude, so they don't tell you that. They don't talk about it. Period.
That's Wesley right there.
We say gay! 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 We say gay!
With your tiny little horn!
Dude, you're not loud enough to talk over horn!
This is Jacob Engel from the Central Florida Post.
Man, you can do better than that.
I think you need to go to Anytime Fitness, but that's just my thought.
Oh, yeah, that's rude. That belly say you do. That belly
So
say you
Blue Year is for children being sexualized K through 3. Discussions on gender identity, sexual orientation. A teacher should be able to do that without parental permission, right?
Actually, fun fact, there was actually a law passed the year before that allowed any parent that had rights over their child's curriculum to pull them from that curriculum without any discretion. So this bill was actually written just to attack the LGBTQ community.
Really? And where does it say in the bill that you can't say gay? Can you show me the text?
Sexual orientation and gender identity.
No. Show me the text in the bill, specifically the text. Not your interpretation.
It doesn't say it in the
I've
bill.
heard of an analogy before, but what we're doing is we're summarizing what the bill is saying.
I was gay.
So a teacher should be talking to kindergarten through 3rd grade about sex and gender identity without parental permission.
Absolutely. Not only absolutely, but let's be clear. Teachers should be allowed to admit that they're gay. They should be allowed to talk about their wives, their husbands, their lives.
That is no place in the
Why?
Yeah, except for
reading, writing, arithmetic.
Except for when heterosexual people talk about their loved ones all the time.
Oh, spoiler alert! I'm gay saying I don't agree with it.
I quite remember. It doesn't matter. I still quite remember heterosexual teachers talking about their husbands when I was in school. It's not a problem. Every piece of media shows
Here come the cops.
heterosexuality. People holding hands, people kissing, people doing everything.
So genderqueer work depicts oral anal sex should be given to children.
Right, because there is already a law that prohibited sexual discussions of that
Lefties hate facts.
over a year before.
I love all the love from the tolerant crowd. If you don't agree with you guys 100% on every issue, you're Uncle Tom. You're a traitor.
You like to, you're trying to pivot and distract away from the actual argument because you can't actually talk to it. But the reality is we allow you're the ones trying to prevent free speech. The ones trying to stop people from being allowed to talk about specific topics in school.
You can't use the amplified sound.
You sure?
I'm 100% positive.
Okay. I'm pretty.
1,000.
On a public sidewalk, I don't think we have to have a permit for that.
No. So
This isn't
he's right
city
about
owned.
30 decibels.
This is-
It has
this
to,
is
if it's
public.
over 30
I agree with him there.
decibels. But I don't think
I think he needs to turn it off over there too.
I'm going to everybody individually.
Okay, if we yank everyone's way, I'm cool.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
yeah,
what I'm doing.
but I
Just-
think-
And I'll stop using it.
But I do think
I
it's
don't-
only over 30 decibels, but I don't.
And only if somebody has a permit.
But I understand. Hey, do your job. Do what you gotta do.
Census here.
Ron DeSantis got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Ron DeSantis got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Ron DeSantis has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Ron DeSantis has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Ron DeSantis has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho.
I'm mad they got more people than we got. What's in the jugs?
Hey Jeff, how you doing,
What's
man?
up, dude?
Hey.
What's in the jugs?
It's the adrenochrome, dude.
Adrenochrome?
Oh yeah, we got a lot of that around.
What's that, drugs?
Oh, they won't talk. They won't let me talk about it on Facebook,
Oh,
man.
okay.
Don't post
All
that.
right.
Don't post that.
Okay. What's in the jugs? Huh? What? Is this the Kool-Aid you guys drink? You're all drinking the Kool-Aid. What are you talking about?
That's you, man.
Uh-huh. I know what bathroom to use, fellas. I'm not confused. Two genders, boys.
You can't push that bullshit merchandise no more.
Oh.
People like Kamala Harris who have pushed criminal justice reform that have sent black and brown people disproportionately to prison for low-level drug offenses. Or discussion on Joe Biden.
So do you see how every time I actually bring up how an issue is, instead of actually addressing the argument, you kind of pivot around and you're trying to move.
No, I want equality. So we're going to talk about it with white people. We've got to talk about the black mayors, the black politicians who have pushed the drug war and who put their own people in prison.
Right.
We have to talk about the criminalization.
So did you know, by the way, in academia, so just so you guys know what bias looks like, in academia we actually explore the question, does the race of the mayor or the police chief matter in disproportionately affecting black people? We've studied these exact questions without impunity, without fear that we're going to offend black people by pointing out that the same racism exists with black mayors and
Why
black.
don't you hold Kamala accountable?
What do you mean? Why don't I
you
hold
hold the black mayors accountable? Why don't you hold
we
the mayor of
do.
Chicago accountable for gun violence?
So all of those places.
Illegal gun violence, not legal gun violence.
By the way, all of those places, illegal gun violence went up after they repealed the handgun ban, by the way. So maybe that has a little bit to do with it.
Illegal gun violence, meaning you get the gun illegally and commit an act of violence.
All right.
So a background check to mental health screening isn't going to work when you're buying it from somebody behind the grocery store.
He's saying it's not going to work, but we actually have literally 20 years of data. When Chicago had the handgun ban, we saw a marked reduction in handgun crime. In fact, in 2010, after we repealed it, that's when it about faced and went right back up. It's weird how these things are connected, right? We can just look at the facts, dude. You don't have to sit here and try to manipulate and bullshit around the arguments.
For example, when we talk about violence, whether it's by guns or somebody driving a car through a crowd, for example. So Joe Biden didn't have the time or resources to go to Waukesha when it was a black man who did that. But he had plenty of time.
Why are you trying to racialize every issue? Because all I'm talking about is policies.
racializing.
No, I'm talking about policies. No, you're not
comparing.
You're comparing.
So
and
why did Joe
what
Biden
does that
not
have to do?
time?
What does that have
Why
to
did
do
Joe
with?
Biden?
What does that have to do with
the Tulsa shooting
What does that have to do with the argument?
What about the Tulsa shooting yesterday?
What does that have to do with the
What about
argument?
the Tulsa mass shooting yesterday?
Again,
black man.
Again, you're just.
Why haven't we heard a condemnation from the White House
Okay.
about how we need to address the systemic problem of black gun violence?
Oh, you know
black
what?
gang violence. Why aren't we addressing that? Why aren't we talking
Actually,
about...
fun fact. Not only has Joe Biden actually openly had a call for us fixing gang violence, and he's actually the one that's increasing the police bill. So you guys are trying to play this weird game here.
So increasing the police bill, the guy who made
It's the Republicans that wanted to fund the police. That's what Democrats are saying now.
Black and brown people in prison.
Right.
So now we're on one hand ignoring that, but then celebrating him increasing police presence.
No, we're not. Wait. Do you see how his whole argument has to try to assume arguments?
No, but where is Joe Biden saying, Mayor Lori Lightfoot, get your fucking city in order?
Fun
Where
fact.
is he saying that?
Fun fact.
He's
the
more
left,
focused on Ron DeSantis.
The left.
You're banning books.
60 people shot. 60 people shot in Chicago over the Memorial Day weekend.
Again, because at the end of the day, we're the ones pushing for gun violence reform. We're the ones pushing for policies. We're the ones saying that Joe Biden isn't doing enough and is a feckless president. That's us.
For the true reform to happen.
But for the true reform to happen, what? We need to have Republicans. We need Republicans in office.
No, are we not going and addressing the core cause of gun violence in America, which is illegal gun violence?
No, so
not by legal gun owners.
So actually, so this is the thing that you guys try to do when you guys try to play the rhetoric game. You don't need to. Let me finish my sentence. So if you actually look at gun policies that restrict gun violence, even though they're only restricting legal gun violence, they have an effect on illegal gun violence. In fact, everywhere that we see greater gun controls, we see lower levels of gun violence. Straightforward. So every time you try to make an argument that it's illegal gun violence,
that's basing on the precedent that everywhere we've increased the drug war, we've seen less drugs flow. Everywhere we've increased gun control,
that's actually a lie. The drug war and increased drug incarcerations has not actually lowered the usage of drugs in this country. In fact, it's increasing. But the point here is again, gun policies work. We just have data. We don't even need to go outside of the United States. You can look at states inside of the country.
Doesn't work in New York, doesn't work in Chicago.
It's fun because I just pointed out how it did work in Chicago. Remember the 10
It never worked in Chicago.
Remember the 10 years that gun crime was decreasing while handguns were banned?
How are they going to get the guns out of the criminals' hands?
You don't need to, because it's the effect of the policy. So when I have a policy that makes something illegal, I no longer have to discern whether you are legally holding or illegally holding. And I can just say, if you have a gun, you're in the wrong and get rid of it. That's the point of a policy. That's why places like Australia can do a gun buyback program, only get 20% of the guns, and reduce their gun crime by
How many people live there, though?
Penal colony is still a fascist.
I'm sorry.
Still a fascist state. A penal colony after 200 years is still a fascist state.
You don't know what fascism is.
But so if we all think that there's so much racism over there and all the Trump humpers, racist, they're going to come kill people of color and target people of color.
He literally has a Confederate flag over there. The same flag that was flown by the people that burned down Ocoee, which was a settlement of black people that didn't live there until the 70s.
Do you want to go talk to that person of color over there? Because he doesn't look white to me.
Hey, just because you're why is it that why does the color of your skin matter to whether you can be racist or not? It seems like you're the one that's making.
Calm down over there.
It matters everything to your side.
No, it doesn't.
About the color of the skin.
Again, why are you assuming my argument? Why do you have to try to create fake arguments because they're easy for you to try to?
No. Back to the point. Back to the point. All the racists, all the fascists over there that put you guys in danger. The answer is not to arm yourselves legally and be trained around a firearm to protect against the fascist activists and the fascist state. The answer is, I'm a gay man. I'm a gay man. So you're telling me
You're
as a
telling
white
no.
woman what I
You're telling me as a gay man what's racist and what isn't racist, and that's kind of funny coming from
So
your
wait,
side of the argument.
you're saying though,
Yeah,
that
'cause
somehow
BLM people will
my
never be
opinion about
racist.
race is
It's
somehow
affected by
less than yours.
It's a thing called standpoint epistemology. It's the fact that lived experience through a certain perspective gives psychological markers. You know this is true. That's why you don't go to a guy that's only watched physics videos on YouTube for physics instead of fucking physics scientists, right? Because they have a lived fucking experience that is different than the person that has access to the same information. So fuck off with your bullshit
So
racism.
my lived experience, I'm not racist, but you can keep saying that. So my lived experience as a gay conservative and all of the hate I see from your side
has nothing to do with my specific black lived experience. You're right.
But my specific experience, would you denounce the people over here who are saying fuck me when I showed up at Pulse 2 years in a row, 3 years, 4 years in a row with conservatives to lay wreaths when they said they were going to rape me, I had to have a SWAT protection? Are you going to go ahead and denounce this whole crowd who was involved in that?
Absolutely not, because guess
Absolutely
what?
not,
Just
right there. Right
just
there,
because
right there.
you're gay doesn't mean that you can hide behind your identity and try to weaponize it for arguments.
But everyone else can hide behind their
When did I
identity
hide behind
and
an
weaponize
identity?
it.
Name it one time,
Name
sir.
it one time. I'm the one who knows about racism because of my shared experience, my cultural experience.
My lived experience of being black, right?
Only black people know about racism.
Only black people know about racism
black racism.
or
You're right.
discrimination. So I'm the only one who knows about.
It ain't like white people aren't being discriminated against these days.
No, that actually.
Right?
but because I'm
There's
a
no white
conservative
hate going on anywhere.
About gay.
No, it's actually because I believe you have a gay experience and you have knowledge of the gay experience. That doesn't mean that your takes, your conclusions based on your experiences are good. Many people have the same experience and come to shit conclusions, my guy. So just because you're gay and had a gay experience doesn't mean that you're right. It just means you had a gay experience.
So
and no
everybody's
one's
experience
denying
is
that.
different and therefore equal because we can't therefore determine whose is right and wrong. Because how are we rating this? How are we rating this?
What do you mean, how are you rating this? I've made a simple statement. People that are gay have a gay lived experience. People that are black have a black lived experience. People that are physicists have a physics lived experience. It's really, really fucking simple, dude. I don't know why you're making these weird rules about it, but it's really straightforward. And it's because I know you're trying to get content, but you're getting roasted.
I don't need you guys for content. But
I don't need you guys. Hey guys, he doesn't need us for content.
No.
This guy over here, he doesn't need us for content. He's over here filming here. Hey, we got Billy the ISIS terrorist badass over here. Thinks that he doesn't need us for content. Well, he sits here and tries to probe because you're getting roasted, my nigga.
Oh, right there.
Uses the N-word.
What if I were to use
That's racist.
It would be bad because
It would
of
be bad.
context.
It would be bad because of context.
Yeah,
Context,
because
right?
I wouldn't
but
go.
but
I
you
wouldn't
use
go
a word that you think your own people are denigrated by,
Yeah,
but
guess
you
what?
use it because what? Your experience or somehow there's.
It makes them cool.
Yes.
Are we in a relationship? Can I call you honey boo boo? Can I call you sex kitten? Can I call you all of these things that I would only call somebody in a relationship? It's called context, my nigga. All of us learned it when we were 3.
That's racist.
Strike 3, he's gonna say it. Say it one more time.
Yeah, he's just horny to say it. He's just foaming at the mouth.
So now
You
I'm
can't
horny.
say it though.
No,
You
I
better
can't
not say it.
No, I'm horny.
You can't.
So I mean, but you think it's really cool though.
Because you
drop
can't
the
understand
N-word.
context.
I can't
I understand
context.
it.
But you somehow somebody who doesn't know me all of a sudden determines everything I know in terms of context of how I know things, how I understand
No, it's not
things.
about what you know.
No, that's what you just said.
If you understood things, then you would know why you shouldn't say.
Meaning, if I understood things and went to their side, believed what they wanted to believe, then it's
if you had a
okay.
black experience and you
Not
actually
a black
fuck with black
experience.
people like that. No, you don't.
So all these other white people, you're gonna tell them to
Yeah.
kind of
Hey,
go
guess what? Hey, white people, how many of you guys have a black experience? Oh wait, they don't raise their hands. It's
Go
weird.
away! Tell them to go away. Shut up. They have no.
Why should they not have a wait, time out. Why should white people not be involved in black politics or LGBT politics?
And why should conservative people who are gay not be involved in the LGBT community?
Nobody says that
Answer
you
that.
can't
No,
be
but
involved.
you said that 10 minutes ago. You
No,
said that 10
we
minutes
said
ago.
you have shitty takes. That doesn't mean
I
that you
have
can't
shitty
be
takes.
involved.
So
Just
what
because you have bad opinions
should
doesn't
my
mean-
take be?
Huh?
That I want people in public school reading a book without parental consent, depicting anal and oral sex and talking about things without parental consent. That should make me more gay.
No. That's the argument you want to create because that never actually happened in K through 3rd grade. Never once. And then further, there was already a bill that prevented. There's already a bill that prevented the sexualization of kids from K through 5. So again, you're late, my guy.
Okay, but I'm going to operate on his logic for a second. There was already a bill that prevented it, right? So there's already a bill and already laws on the books that create a background check for guns that flag you based on criminal history, etc., etc. So we don't need to do anything more.
Wait. Here's the difference. Here's the fucking difference, right? We have
no restraining orders against me. Come on, look it up right now. Orange County Court, look it up, my man. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, why are you trying to move? Why are you trying to move the argument? Why are you trying to talk to somebody else? Why are you trying to talk to somebody else? Is it because you're getting roasted? Is it because you're getting roasted and you hate the fact that a black guy's smarter than you? You're getting roasted because you didn't know that there was a bill that already existed? Well, then why do you need another bill? Explain to me why you need another bill.
That was your logic. So why do you need another bill for gun control?
Explain to me.
No, why do you need another bill for gun control? I'm using your logic.
Oh, because we don't have
explain your logic.
Okay, go ahead. Because we don't have the gun policies on the books that are actually effective. Most countries, most places, even other states have stricter gun laws that don't exist here. And
we're not like other countries, though.
So gun homicide.
I said other states.
Gun homicide per capita. We have Mexico, El Salvador, down the line. And then we get to the U.S. and Canada, and it's not enough. It's still not. Why aren't we talking about?
What are you talking? What are you asking?
You're talking about gun violence.
What about?
We're talking about the U.S.
Yeah, we have.
In comparison to other countries
we have
who have a more liberal, socialist, communist system.
Except that's also not true because you don't know what those words mean.
He's a walking encyclopedia. I can tell this guy one thing. It's like he goes through Google and he knows everything.
It's called that I have a college education. I'm sorry I have a college education and you don't, my guy. I know this uppity smart Negro offends you by my existence, but it's true. I happen to know these things because I study these things. Sorry.
In fact, you're the one that's got hot and heavy this whole time. You're the one who's sticking your hands on me. You're the one who's using experts.
Talking.
You're just admitting that you don't know
Did you fact check him?
Yeah.
Did you fact check him? Or did you take what he said as gospel?
White people
Did you take what he said as gospel?
Did I fact check? White people
What am I wrong about? What am I wrong about? What am I wrong about? If I'm wrong about something,
I told you what you're wrong about.
Name it.
I told you
Name
what
it.
you're wrong about.
Name it.
You're wrong about the fact that gun violence. You're wrong about the fact that gun control will do anything.
What fact am I wrong
again,
about?
let's look at where the most gun violence happens.
Okay.
Democrat-led, Democrat city council controlled, Democrat state senate, state house, governor, senate, and Congress controlled cities and states. That's where the most gun violence happens. But it's in the inner cities, and we don't want to talk about it. We don't want to talk about that.
No, that's actually not what we're talking about.
When are you going to Chicago?
Huh? I've been to Chicago. I have family in Chicago.
When are you going to Chicago to protest about the 49 people who were shot?
We protest all the time. That's part of Black Lives Matter, if you paid attention. We talk about the need for gun violence.
I missed the point when Black Lives Matter went to Chicago and marched against gun violence.
Yeah, they have a whole chapter.
They don't want to talk about that.
No. Gun violence coming from their own community.
This guy! Ignore this!
Shout this guy down. He's making sense.
It's funny because it's like just because you don't know something, you pivot away from it.
I'm not pivoting away. It's called compare and contrast. If you're going to have this logic, this overbearing
Wes
logic,
is starting the speaker.
If you're talking about per capita gun rates because you don't know what you're talking about, if you go to per capita gun rates,
This is Jacob Engels from the Central Florida Post.
Because they have a higher density.
Follow that dude on Facebook.
That's a per capita rate increase.
So now, if more people live closer together, that's the reason for gun violence in those areas, not Democrat policy.
Oh, Jesus.
Not Democrat.
It's like he's not listening to anything on purpose because he's being purposefully ignorant.
No,
because wait,
I'm listening to you.
Time out. What
but
Democrat-led state has the gun laws that I want on the books? Name it. They don't. So
That's
therefore,
the point, because you don't want anybody to have guns.
So therefore,
you want nobody to have guns, but the fascist, racist law enforcement, the fascist state, and the fascist citizens.
Yeah, right.
I saw a movie where only the government had guns. Schindler's List.
Wait. Guess what? Guess where they got their education? They got their education
It really happened, dude.
instead of actually doing research.
Really?
For the criminals that don't care about guns.
Hey, guess what? Guess what? Why don't we check everywhere where they ban guns? Do they kill people more or less than? Oh,
What are you doing? No, but what are you doing in the inner cities to curb gun violence?
I actually
What
work.
have you done?
No, you wanna have this on? I actually push for functional family therapy, which is a scientifically proved program that actually lowers recidivism, lowers violent behavior, lowers all of these things. Again, because of sociologists. Further, I go out into these areas that are high crime. I clothe
And you
people.
collect guns.
I feed people.
No. I'm talking about collecting the guns.
I'm talking
Getting the
about
guns
things
off the
that
street.
lower gun violence.
I'm not talking about.
I know you're not talking about things that. I know you don't talk about what you want to talk about because it's your turn.
They threw the magical gay glitter on you.
Oh no, I
can feel it. Turning.
Obviously, so what do? I attack the problems that I can.
You threw glitter on me too?
Shelter, food, housing insecurity,
Pixie dust.
education
It's
insecurity.
It's fairy dust.
It only hit me.
Studies that you've read, which may or may not be
It was
biased.
attracted to the gay man, and I was standing in the way.
It's beyond my opinion. It's the metadata of.
Yeah, we got the lefties got more people out here than the Patriots did.
It's just like the New York Times
Dang it.
for years. Mass work.
Before another child, another teacher, a doctor, a police officer, a co-worker, or someone at the grocery store is killed by a gunman. We are not free when we are afraid to go to the grocery store. We are not free when our children have to learn how to duck underneath a desk. That is terror. I honestly don't even know what to do anymore. I'm sick of this. I'm sick and tired of being tired. We need our elected officials to have a backbone and stand up to the NRA. We need more Democrats that are willing to pass sensible gun reform. And we need it now. I'd like to bring up a candidate for Florida House. She's also the former vice chair of the Orange County Democratic Party. Please welcome Rita Harris.
Remember that guy?
I forget his name. Yeah, Jacob Engels. Tell. Did I say Engels or Engel?
Engels, you go to Gab at Jacob Engels, ENGELS. We'll see you there.
Awesome. That guy thinks he won the debate.
I know. When you start dropping the N-bomb, you're not winning.
You lost the conversation. So I did a painting of Ron DeSantis like a month ago, and I donated it to FRA. What's the FRA stand for?
Florida Republican Assembly.
Okay. Hey, what's your YouTube page again?
The Conservative Poet.
Yeah.
Check
Follow her!
New video coming out. All about the rainbow.
Ah. Anyways, I did this painting of. I did a painting of Ron DeSantis. I'm going to show it to you on my phone because the guy, the group that I painted it for, they're doing a fundraiser for DeSantis before he comes here, and the painting I did of DeSantis. This is a picture of DeSantis signing it. I got a better one in my phone, but where in the heck is it? Oh, if I blow it up, I don't know if you can see it on the collar. That's where he signed it. Awesome. Now that painting's worth some serious dough. I want that painting back now. It's probably gonna be a monkeypox outbreak here.
The one who did the interview with the gay magazine. She says, I don't care if you're gay, straight, I care if you get the job done. That's Donald Trump.
Well, what job is going to get done?
What job has Joe Biden gotten done? Have you looked at your gas prices? Have you looked at the food prices? It is, of course,
That has nothing to do with being president.
Everything that happened had to do with Trump. But now we're told. Now wait. Nothing to do with it.
Biden has nothing to do with your high gas prices, people.
I can do the White House briefing. The gas prices, the food shortages have nothing to do with Joe Biden's administration. They have everything to do with Russia, Ukraine.
Do you want a pride flag?
Absolutely. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
So it all has
Biden
to
has
do
nothing to do with the
with
inflation either that we're
Ukraine,
seeing.
Russia, Ukraine, Russia. These people who were so anti-war
They probably blame Trump for it.
so many years are now so pro.
These guys blame Trump for high gas prices and
40
inflation.
billion to Ukraine, $0 to black people, brown people, gay people. 40 billion to Ukraine, 0 for any of you from your own guy.
They teach us in school is that you take so much time to have your shit in office. This time is not Biden. This time fucked us when the other bitch was in office.
He blames Trump for everything. Everything that ails you right now, it's Trump's fault.
You didn't cash that stimmy check from Trump. You didn't cash that pandemic unemployment assistance from Trump. You burned up that fascist cash, right, man? Fascist cash. That would be socialist cash. Socialist. So, but you burned up your stimmy check from Trump, right?
I'm gonna get out of here before I catch monkeypox.
Take money from that fascist. We won't support him. We won't
What's the matter with these people?
buy us. You didn't have a stimmy check?
How can you be so dumb
Check was a form of socialism.
to not blame Biden
But did you accept it?
for how he's wrecked the economy,
But from a fascist,
inflation, gas prices?
Divvied up and kind
They blame Trump.
you know, the, like
It's crazy.
communities and things like that, yeah. Including Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos. That's one thing we can agree on.
Elon Musk, all them dummies.
Y'all having fun with the monkeypox?
Yeah, yeah.
I see.
So monkeypox, right? There were 17.
If you stay 6 feet away, you can't catch it.
It's another fact.
Sexually
Are
transmitted.
having sex. I don't think you guys are having sex.
It's another no.
None
It's
of y'all
not. It's not
out.
by that. It's a fag
Bad
disease.
pussy
It's a
is
fag
what
disease.
you're fucking.
It's
You need consent.
no.
Burning through the LGBTQ HIV community.
Let's get it right, baby.
So
6
they don't
feet away,
understand
dude.
that it's a fag disease, okay? And again, I mean, how many diseases do they get before realizing that it's unnatural behavior, right? I mean, like
They catch monkeypox, they blame Trump for
God
it.
sent them AIDS. Oh no, it's not. It's not what we're doing. It can't be us. We can't take responsibility for that. Then God sent them monkeypox. It's still not our fault, right? It can be, right? It can be. It can be sodomy, right? That God made unnatural.
What? You say something offensive, politically incorrect, and somebody says
Yeah, he's not politically incorrect. That's Samir.
Yeah.
well,
He says it like it is.
I think you should check your privilege with this brown man.
Yeah, I'm offended. I'm offended.
He's standing right here.
I'm offended. I'm
He
gonna.
got coons and he's standing right here.
I'm offended.
Get it right.
I'm gonna talk to
Get it
the.
right.
I'm gonna talk to the Anti-Defamation League about this.
Mask on.
I have
She's wearing 2 masks. And I'm gonna stop monkeypox.
I have to talk to the Anti-Defamation League.
What they did in Tuskegee. You put your jab.
You think I'm worried about what you have to say, pussies? You think I'm worried?
So an untested vaccine.
I am not worried about you.
So what about the shared black experience? Do you know what happened in Tuskegee? You know what happened in Tuskegee?
Debating the LGBTQ HIV community is exhausting, dude.
Well, HIV does take a big toll on your brain, so you can't really blame them in that
Great
aspect.
job. Great comeback.
God sent him.
If you're so brave, why don't you tell him that? You're a fellow
I already told
Republican.
him. We're not on the same side. I'm not on the same page with what he's doing. We're not gonna. We're not gonna agree over everything.
blood pressure and the heart attacks if you
What
go
do you mean the
down.
Johnson Johnson? And so why?
All right, I can't take it anymore.
It's been tested
In regards to what?
Free speech is free speech, bud. Even the speech you don't like and the speech you hate.
Jeff, what gender is that one? I don't know.
Semantics, it doesn't matter.
Is it menstruating?
Yeah, I think he's pregnant. I think it's one of those pregnant males.
What is a woman?
They're not biologists.
Dude, they're not biologists. That's a hard question.
Guarantee you there's no biologists here.
Wait, dude, that's racist.
Women's rights or trans rights?
Is that what the sign says?
No, I'm just asking. I mean, they can't define what a woman is, and you know, you have these trans people out here, but the lesbian part of the gay community is constantly demeaned as TERFs, trans exclusionary radical feminists, because they say a woman is a woman, And that's it. That's
Dude,
our experience.
Wait till next year when all the college swim teams are all men.
Yes.
That'll be hilarious.
I wonder.
It's nuts, dude.
All the college swim
Clown world.
swinging their willies around in the women's pool.
Yeah.
Target, baby. I'm looking at
Women's rights.
They're going to be so triggered when Ron DeSantis wins again.
Yeah. And then becomes president in 2024.
Their heads will explode.
Unless they cheat the election again. Right?
I can't say that on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It was so
Election was
legit.
fair.
It was so legit. We can't say that.
The election was so legit you can't question it.
Yeah. And if you do, we'll ban your page forever.
81 million votes.
Yeah, dude.
Are you questioning the greatest president ever?
We have a president that almost can't talk. You know what I'm saying? It's so fucked up. Leader of the free world.
So the ones with the different color hairs, what gender are those? Like the blue?
They don't even know, dude.
I see.
That's definitely a dude.
Stay and take it for a bit.
Uh-oh. Okay.
What about your neighborhood? Look at this angry fat woman.
Thank you.
Oh, you're a woman. Oh, that's great.
Hey, don't misgender her.
Here we go.
That's crazy.
What do you want to do?
When you say consumption, are you saying maybe consumption?
We don't want books banned. We don't want books banned, but we want to drown out anybody who has an opposing viewpoint. I just want to get her a membership guns because they really need it.
Oh, you're so original. I'm fat. Oh no.
What are you doing to improve your health? What are you doing? You going to McDonald's after this?
Eating donuts.
You going to Whack These?
Somebody needs a help.
Yeah, she needs that Big Mac.
Food is racist.
Oh man, baby. But if I was wearing a dress and screaming at DeSantis, I'd be brave. I've been taking for you guys all
What are those?
I'm not the one that's gonna go with mine.
Pass them out to your friends. I got a whole pile of them.
That's a lot of them. Dude.
That's a lot of Biden stickers.
Here.
Put them in your pocket, dude. You use them when you get gas. Pregnant man for Biden.
It's Anna Eskamani. It's David Dwyer?
Oh. It's baby killer Eskamani.
It's super easy. I have to close it, but I was streaming this on
A district that is loud and proud.
These are the people that don't like Ron DeSantis. Doesn't say gay in the bill anywhere, but these guys are dead set on thinking that it does. What's wrong with these people?